How Beyoncé stunned Jay-Z with a secret gift at their anniversary. Beyoncé was able to leave Jay-Z speechless by presenting him with a present that was completely unexpected and highly personal. The gift was a wonderful representation of the essence of their love. Within the context of this particular situation, Jay-Z was the recipient of the given item. On the occasion of their recent anniversary celebration, which was one of the most memorable moments in their relationship, this gift was presented to them as a token of appreciation. In order to honor this specific anniversary, a gesture was made that not only expressed the love that they have for one another, but also the profound understanding and connection that they had with one another during the time that they have spent together. Throughout the duration of their relationship, the two individuals have spent a significant amount of time together, both in public and in private settings. On the other hand, this particular anniversary was honored by a gesture that had a significant impact on the connection that the couple shared with one another. At the beginning of the day, both of the celebs were quite busy with their numerous commitments, just as they are on a substantial number of other days constantly. This is something that they do the majority of the time. Jay-Z, on the other hand, claims that he was oblivious of the fact that Beyoncé had been working on something remarkable for a number of months while she was in the process of planning it. This is according to Jay-Z with the intention of surprising her husband in a way that would be both meaningful and unforgettable, something that would speak to their shared history and the bond that has kept them together through all of the highs and lows of their life in the spotlight. She planned to surprise him in a way that would be both significant and unforgettable. The objective of her approach, which consisted of taking him by surprise, was to surprise him in a manner that would not only be memorable but also different. She wanted to do this by taking him by surprise. Within the framework of their relationship, the concept that Beyoncé had revolved around a reflection of their love that was extremely intimate and on a very personal level. She had a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork, specifically a sculpture, commissioned by her that was an ideal expression of the journey that they had done together. The sculpture was a sculpture. The building of the sculpture was what she had commissioned to be done. This sculpture, despite this fact, was in no way comparable to any other sculpture that had ever been created in the history of the world. From the very beginning of their existence together, the person who was responsible for its construction was one of Jay-Z's favorite artists, and it contained elements that mirrored major events that took place during the course of their existence together. A variety of symbols were incorporated into the sculpture. Some of these symbols were derived from the birthstones of their children, while others were musical notes that were taken from the very first song that they ever worked together on. Additionally, there were a few references to their marriage vows. Every single one of these components was incorporated into the finished piece of artwork to make it complete. The interactive component, on the other hand, was the distinctive feature that genuinely differentiated this present from others that were available at the time. Among the things that were supposed to serve as a living memory of their connection was something that would continue to bloom as their lives progressed, and this piece of artwork was supposed to serve as that living remembrance. This is the goal that Beyoncé had in mind when she was designing it in the first place. The sculpture was supposed to go through a series of subtle alterations over the course of time, with components that could be added to or removed from it to signify new milestones that they would accomplish together. They intended for this to happen. Over the course of time, it was anticipated that these modifications would take place gradually. Although the sculpture was a static item, it was a dynamic depiction of the story that they were presenting at the time. This was despite the fact that the sculpture was used. Currently, the narrative is being told to the audience. She made sure to keep her promise to offer this present to her beloved by organizing for a peaceful evening at one of their favorite settings, a distant site that is packed with good memories for both of them. Beyoncé made sure to fulfill her promise. The reason she carried out these actions was to fulfill the obligation that she had taken on. The setting was adequately prepared for the event by her careful arrangement of every component of the unveiling, and she paid particular attention to the smallest of details. She made sure that the environment was ready for the event. Because of this, she was able to accept full responsibility for the occurrence. When Jay-Z and his crew arrived at the location, they were greeted by music that was playing in the background, which was quite soothing to listen to. At the conclusion of the day, this music played a key role in building the atmosphere for the evening that was to come. They sat down together for a romantic meal, and as they were eating, they reflected on the years that they had spent together during the course of their relationship. They had been together for a long time. Beyoncé, on the other hand, continued to surprise them by revealing that she had one more delectable surprise in store for them. When the evening was nearing its conclusion, Jay-Z was shown to a room that had been changed into a private gallery. This took place at a time when the event was reaching its conclusion. Despite the fact that the lighting was muted and ambient, the sculpture was shown in the same spot, which was in the geographic center of the room from the beginning. It is stated that Jay-Z was so moved by it that he was unable to find the words to convey how he felt about it when he was trying to find them. It has been said that this is the case. The unadulterated beauty of the thing itself, the precise attention to detail that went into the manufacturing of the item, and the care that went into the production of the item were the factors that prompted him to be in awe of the pieces, as a result of the fact that the present included a significant understanding of their trip, which included not only the artwork itself but also the gift itself. The gift was significantly more meaningful than it would have been in any other circumstance. The present moment comprised a thorough awareness of the adventure that they had already taken. On the occasion of this anniversary, it was not about making grand gestures or displaying public displays of emotion. Rather, it was about recognizing the private connection that Beyoncé and Jay-Z have with one another and the closeness that they share with one another inside the context of their partnership. Not only did the gift that Beyoncé presented to her boyfriend serve to reaffirm the strength of the connection that they had, but it also went a long way toward indicating that she has feelings for him. Beyoncé's boyfriend is the recipient of the gift. It was an event that encapsulated their past, honored their present, and motivated them to look forward to the future, during which they would continue to take joy in spending time together. It was a moment that chronicled their history. The fact that they continue to find ways to surprise and truly connect with one another even after spending years together is evidence of the depth of their relationship, which was proved by the fact that they continue to discover methods to do so. This served as evidence of the profound nature of their interpersonal connection. The very act of making the move was a declaration of the extent to which they were personally attached to one another. For Jay-Z, the surprise was more than just the physical gift. It was a reminder of the woman he married, whose ability to observe and express their shared experiences in such a meaningful manner continues to amaze him and for which he is grateful. That is why the surprise was so significant to him. Her capacity to do so continues to astound him until this day. It never ceases to amaze him that he is capable of anything like that. A work of art that, much like their relationship, would continue to develop and go through change over the course of time. The anniversary present turned out to be a depiction of their dedication for one another that would be with them for the rest of their lives. This devotion would be with them for the rest of their lives. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.